I know that things are going wrong for me by Krishna's mercy. Tulsi kosal pal so ko sarnagat pal, bhajyo Vibhishana bandhu bhay bhanjo darid kal. Quote, Tulsi asks, who can be a better protector of the surrendered souls than the protector of Koshala, Vibhishana worshipped, living in fear of his brother, but for him Rama eliminated his poverty and the influence of death. Dohavali 160. It should never have come to this. They lived in the same community. They essentially grew up in the same house. They were family after all. There will surely be bumps along the way, disagreements to discuss and obstacles to overcome. But this is your brother. He should be understanding. He should be tolerant. He should acknowledge your point of view and take to heart any sound words of advice you offer, which are well-meaning. That advice is delivered without a hint of malice or envy. For the Rakshasa named Vibhishana, family provided no cushion. They were so fixed in traveling in the wrong direction that it was practically too late to get them to turn around. The ship was sinking, and fast. It was like Ravan invited destiny, as if he were calling Kala to arrive and deliver the final blow. Yada vinasho bhutanam drishyate kalchoditaha, tada karya pramadyanti narah kalavasham gataha. Quote, when the time for the destruction of living entities arrives, people are seen to perform activities that endanger themselves due to the influence of that all-devouring time. Sita Devi speaking to Ravan, Valmiki Ramayana, Aranyakand, 56:16. Ravan was the elder brother. He was the king of Lanka. In addition to a lifetime of horrible deeds, the one with a terrifying scream had recently committed the blunder of stealing the goddess of fortune. This was done in secret, in an underhanded manner, with the help of his now-deceased advisor, Maricha. The remedy was simple. Sri Rama, the husband of Sita, is ever forgiving. He is the supreme personality of Godhead after all. Who hasn't been guilty of turning their back on him? How many lifetimes have we spent in forgetfulness, which is our choice? For how long do we vow to continue to remain in that ignorance, such that we attempt to challenge the Almighty for supremacy in a card game where the dealer, material nature, always wins? Bahunam janmanam ante, gyanvan mam prapadyate, Vasudeva sarvam iti, samahatma sudurlabha. Quote, after many births and deaths, he who is actually in knowledge surrenders unto me, knowing me to be the cause of all causes and all that is. Such a great soul is very rare. Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 7:19. Ravan could return Sita Devi to Sri Rama. All would be forgiven. It is understandable to be infatuated from time to time. Lust is the all-devouring enemy of this world. It is impossible to conquer without the help of the highest force, who is the controller of the illusory energy known as Maya. By reuniting Sita with Rama, Ravan would be praised as a hero. He would have testimony to deliver in order to convert others to the side of transcendence. He could relay the dangers of adharma and how life greatly improves when turning to the side of dharma. Vibhishana tried to convince Ravan to correct the errors, but there was no hope. Things were going wrong for Vibhishana. He could choose the safe route and remain in the kingdom. Who in this world doesn't have to compromise from time to time in order to satisfy the criticisms of the society around us, in order to placate the boss at work, in order to maintain peace at home? People do things they are adamantly against for the sole purpose of saving face. As Goswami Tulsidas describes, Vibhishana changes to a condition of poverty, daridra. He had a lot to fear. His brother was not listening to sound advice. Vibhishana essentially became homeless. He left behind the kingdom he knew. He had nowhere else to go. Vibhishana decided to surrender fully to Sri Rama. This was Sharanagati. There was no hidden agenda. Rama offered full protection to that surrendered soul. The reward was so great that not only was the dreaded condition of poverty removed, but Rama also enabled Vibhishana to conquer Kala. The very same death that Ravan was inviting through his wicked deeds would now stay far away from Vibhishana. This was an unexpected reward, but the interaction gives a glimpse into the unlimited kindness of the husband of the goddess of fortune, who is also known as the protector of Koshala. In closing, no more in poverty to land, and against Kala to stand, all from the surrender approach, leaving brother beyond reproach. The greatest risk-taking, in Lanka forsaking, but Rama fully protecting, even when not expecting.